Let's go ahead and set up testing for your exercise. The very first step is to confirm that Node.js has been installed. We do that by entering Node. And as you can see on this machine, Node has already been installed. Next, we're going to set up a sample project for testing. And as you can see there, I have two windows side by side, both of them opened up to the same location, c:/dev. And you can see also that I have a sample folder that has the same structure that all your exercises will have: a license, a README, and a starter code file. We're next going to create a copy of the starter code and name it with our GitHub username. So I'm going to go ahead and create the copy. I'm then going to enter a dummy GitHub username, which is Peter Parker. And at this point, let's go ahead and go back to our presentation. There are two commands that I will call out. These commands you will run for every exercise. The first one is npm install. The second one is npm test. The first one adds all of the dependencies that are needed for this exercise. The second one runs a test. This will allow you to test the code that you write. So let's go ahead and go back to our command prompt and navigate into the folder that we just created, which is Peter Parker. And at this point, we're going to go ahead and add all of the dependencies. If you watch the window on the right hand side, you should be able to see a new folder being created. So let's go ahead and run npm install. As you can see there, a new folder called Node Modules has been added, and we can go ahead at this point and run our test. Now our test will fail because we have not yet performed the exercise, but I'll run it simply for illustration. As you can see there, the test failed, and if you read through the comments, you would see why each of those had failed. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up the exercise file, and as you can see there, there are comments as to where you would add your code, and there will also be some instruction by the teaching staff. In this case, I'm simply going to copy over the solution. I'm going to go ahead and delete what's there. I've added the solution for this file, and I'm going to go ahead and save it. And then I'm going to go ahead and rerun the test. As you can see there, all of the tests have now passed, and at this point you would go ahead and make your submission. So that's it. Those are all the steps to set up testing. Let me go ahead and emphasize the two commands that you need to remember. The first one is once you are inside of the folder where your exercise is, you would run npm install. That would add the dependencies. Then you would run npm test after you add your code to see if your code is passing the test. So with that, I'll wish you happy coding and goodbye.